There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms.
Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms here in the mountains, North Carolina. Today, we got this. This is a 2-gallon Stealth compressor. It's a quiet compressor. Now, if you watched about a year and a half ago, I picked up a Cobalt, I think it's like a 28-gallon, something like that, compressor for here on the farm for automotive use. This right here, this isn't really the type of compressor you use for automotive. This is the type of compressor you use for trim carpentry, construction work basically, and of course, you know, light home use. You could use this to pull wheels on and off of cars. You just have to be patient because it takes a while to pump back up. In fact, for many years in my last house, I had a 4-gallon pancake compressor that I did just that with. So certainly you can use these for just about any job you can think of. But the runtime on this particular model, if you look here on the side, designed for inflation. So like inflating, you know, floats and stuff for the pool, basically. Finish nailer, trim carpentry type stuff, and brad nailing. You've got drills, chisels, and hammers, and caulk guns. Those are good for intermittent use or constant use for the other stuff. Why did I get this? Why did I get this? Well, actually, Stealth reached out to me and wanted me to take a look at this, and Christmas is just around the corner. Guess what? I got a friend who's currently building a house. He is in the foundation phase of building a house, and I know for a fact he's going to love this thing, because he's been talking about what kind of compressor to get. So I'm going to open this thing up, we're going to take a look at it, we're going to try it out, and then we'll box this thing back up. And my buddy, who hopefully does not watch YouTube, is going to get this under the Christmas tree this year. Thank you to Stealth for sending this out to me, I appreciate that. I'm always happy to do reviews if it's a quality product, and I'll tell you, you'll probably never see a video. So if I get this thing out of the box, and it sucks, you'll never know because you'll never see the video. I don't put up videos of products that I don't like, and I have reviewed some products that I didn't like, so you never knew they existed. All right, let's see what we got here. Stealth, 2-gallon quiet compressor, the operator's manual here. I'll look through that. What else we got here? Okay, we got a muffler here. That's going to go on there. And then we've got our compressor. Looks like it's pretty well pre-assembled. Go ahead and lift it up now. It's about, I think what I read on there is about 40 pounds, give or take. Nice. Actually, quality looks really nice on this, to be honest with you. Cool. So let me go ahead. I'm going to take this thing, I'll put it up on the counter so we can look at it. A little up close there. I'm going to read the manual and install that filter or exhaust filter there, and we'll play with it. So we got this thing plugged in. It does want me to go through a procedure that's just called breaking it in. What I've done is I've opened the valve, I've screwed on my exhaust back here, by the way, and I've turned the regulator all the way up to max. Don't have an air hose hooked up to it. I'm just going to turn it on now, and it's saying, you know, let it run for a little while, let it get broken in here without building any pressure to look for issues, you know. So let's go ahead and try that now. Holy cow. Wow. They're not kidding when it says 80% quieter. That makes the quiet Cobalt, you know, unit that I reviewed last year that I have out in the garage sound like it's loud. I mean, this thing hardly puts out any noise at all. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and close that off, and I'll get. All right, I've got this thing right up on top of it. Sorry for the weird angle. It's just this the only way I could get this close. I've closed off the valve, and I'm ready to start pumping in pressure. Let's see how long it takes to get up to pressure. I don't know, 40 seconds to pump the tank all the way up. Let me go hook up a small airline to it and let's see what this thing can do. All right, I moved the camera back a little bit here so we can see this better, but I got an air hose hooked up to it, and I've got my impact gun hooked up to it just because, you know, most of the tools I have here at the house are you know, automotive related. However, a 3/8 impact gun certainly would be something that this gun is, or this tool is capable of using. The issue that we have here is run time. So if you're going to use something like this for automotive related work, tires and stuff like that, or impact guns, just be aware of the run time. You know, a couple of bursts and then let it recharge. Couple of bursts, let it recharge. I did this for years, so I know that this does work. But I'll go ahead and fire this off. We'll see how long this will run. And we'll see how long it takes to recharge. Yeah, we're right back up to an operating. So there's one tire taking off 4 lug nuts. Hopefully y'all can see the gauges as they move back up, but now we're back over 80 PSI. And there's another tire. I'm actually really impressed with how quickly this thing pumps back up. Right, and we're already back over 80, so there's your 4th tire. I mean, not bad, right? So for the homeowner, somebody who doesn't have a lot of space to store a large compressor with a large tank, this could actually work pretty darn well for automotive use. I don't have a whole lot to say about that. But, I mean, what else is there to say about it? It just works. I'm shocked at how quiet it is, so I'm really happy with that, and I'm sure my buddy who's getting this as a Christmas present will also be happy because he has not one but 2 relatively newborn children. One's, I think, pushing, what, 2 years, maybe a year and a half? And the other one is brand new. Just a few months old. So the quieter he can build his house, the better, I would say. And, you know, for the homeowner living in a neighborhood, you don't want to have that thing beating and banging and the racket and all the rest. Yeah, totally. Now for the construction worker, well, this is a no-brainer. It's easy enough. It's got a nice carrying handle. Carry it around on the job site. Run yourself a nice drop cord, and you're ready to rock and roll. So, yeah, not bad. Thank you to Stealth for sending that out my way. And thank you to all of the people at Farpoint Farms for being fans of the channel. Hope you'll continue in 2021. And I'm sure I'll see you and talk with you again before Christmas. But take care.